I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. 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 Goddamn right, bitch. Goddamn right, bitch.
Sportsnet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminator, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminator, produced by Barry Laminator, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminator, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminator.
Son of a bitch! Let me tell you how much I hate fucking Center Point. Center Point, all my shit's off. Center Point can suck a giraffe's nut, okay? Let me tell you something. We're sitting here, we're having a nice day, we're having a nice show. Sure, we started a little late. Daddy was trying to get something done for the people. It's okay. We're used to it by this point. For fuck's sake, man. God bless, that was awful. Awful. Ugh. Ugh. Well. Oh well. I guess. Just sucks. I like that Flip is bragging about not subscribing to the channel. I'm going on 25 months not subscribed. Like that helps the channel. Like that helps. That's counterproductive, Flip. Yeah, and stop complaining about the fucking commercials if you don't like it. What up, Perry? Good to see you, buddy. What up, Chris? Chris, I was just watching the replay, but glad I got some BOD live. Jared, don't give him a fucking thank you, Jared. I love you, but fuck him. God damn it, Jared. I love you, buddy. Jared said, suck it, Flip. Hey, what up, Spoon? God bless it. Also, don't say great show, B. So Jared gives him a sub and then times him out. I fucking love you, Jared. Oh my God, Jared, that is so funny. Holy shit, that's hilarious. You know, Flip was like, look at that. Yeah, I got a free sub. What the shit? What just happened? That's so funny. Perry's like, what the shit did I just walk into? Well, Flip was bitching about commercials. So, Perry, what happened was, we're rolling along with the show. And the fucking power over here just is cut out. Blip. Gone. Gone. And, I mean, mid-sentence, I was talking about Cece's basement getting flooded. And as soon as I did, blap, the show just cut out. And I finally get everything back up and running, and then Flip's like, man, the commercials are going crazy. And Donna was like, well, if you would subscribe to the channel, you wouldn't get commercials and you wouldn't have to bitch about it. And then Flip bragging was like, I've been not subscribed for 25 months. I don't want to break that streak. And I was like, well, that's not really helping, fella. And Donna was like, well, then shut up bitching about the commercials. And then Jared gifted Flip a sub and then timed him out. Because, Flip was like, oh, look at that. Free sub. What the fuck? Super funny. Well done, Jared Taylor. Well done. And then hit him with the got him.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. So good. Oh, my God. So funny. Safe travel, Cece. Where you headed? Where you headed, Cece? Where you going? Where you going this time for your vacation? Huh? Where you headed, Cece? Where you headed? All right, listen. We've got the matchup of the week. It's in. Of course, I've lost all my goddamn links that I had open. Let me get it all open here. Let me fire it up. I just got back on as quickly as I could. I got nothing open. I'm disoriented. I'm flabbergasted. I'm kerfluffled. I'm all of those things. I'm everything. What up, Jeff Bell? Yes, we are back, sir. Let me get my show rundown up. There's that. There's my data spreadsheet. Let me get over to my Pick 'em contest. There we go. Week 11. All right. Let's see. A couple of you already had your picks in. Oh, quite a few of you already got your picks in. Well done, cats and kitties. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Total Dallas, Heartthrob, Mark, Donna, Jared, Alex, Jesus, Jeff, Chris, Spoon, and Cece. That's good. So 15 of us have our picks in already. Well, I'll post the link again. For those of you that didn't, I'm not going to go over I'll put it up right fast. Here's your matchup of the week. It's Spoon and the Big Yetis versus Titan Hugo and Team Punishment. There they are. Good to see that none of my shit saved. Oh, that's right. It didn't save because the power went out. Because those point total things are not supposed to be those shades. The yellow is supposed to be white. Nope, that's supposed to be yeller. That's supposed to be yeller. Anyways, yep. So okay, got it. Yep. And save. Okay, cool. Here is the link in case you missed it, chat. For those of you that are in the contest that maybe didn't get it yet. Same on the tubes for the folks that are over there. I don't know if AJB's over there, Mr. Mina's over there. I believe Donna's over there. It's like Groundhog Day. That's right. Mina was like, for fuck's sake, nobody touch anything. Spoon said, you need a white lady to call about your neighborhood power issues. I know. Jared said, who's the favorite so far? I'm not telling you that. I'm not giving that information out. This is not like Vegas, man. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That gives you a lean. I'm not doing that. Ain't no way, man. I'm not giving away secrets. Then you can, because then what you do, Jared, is you'll change your answers so that, everybody's leaning this way. Well, I'm going to go that way because that's the only way I can catch everybody. This is real interesting, though. Perry said, how did the power go out on this beautiful day? Did your neighbor fart in the wind and knock y'all's weak-ass power lines down? Bro, I have no idea. I have no clue. You hear me? None skis, bro. None skis. I don't know. When PB Dubs sent in his Thankful Thursday, which is right here. Thank you to PB Dubs and Sylvia. You guys are the best assistant. I love you so much for continuing to support the show. When PB Dubs sent in his Thankful Thursday, he even said, quote, unquote, quote, great day for a BOD on the porch Don't tell Nora that. She'll get angry. It's a patio. Have a good weekend. And I know it's so beautiful outside. Dustin Sims was even like, bro, I should come over today. We should do a show. I was like, you got to warn me, player. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. Yeah. And then thank you to Sylvia as well. She said, happy BOD, thankful Thursday. Love you, Sylvia. Love you, Dubs. Thank you guys both. Jared said we need a patio show. We really do. So the 27th is the end of the month, and that is supposed to be the last Wednesday of the month. And that's supposed to be a Trey on deck, on Barry on deck on the patio, right? Well, that's also supposed to be the roast of my face. So I didn't see it, Donna. I did not. Did Venmo get fucked up? Oh, there it goes. I did, Donna. You're the best, assist. All right, I'm going to update it. Barry has more Wi-Fi and power issues than poor people in a short week. Shut up, Spoon. Shut it up. Donna said, no, it was me. I forgot to hit send. Oh, you're the best, Donna. Hush. I love you. You don't even worry about it. Roast Truman's mug time again. Let's go. Yeah, it's that time. Donna, you're the best, assist. Thank you so much. You're the best. Donna just sent in her thankful Thursday. You are the sweetest of my love. Thank you, my sweet, sweet Donna. Y'all are the best. You're too kind, everybody. Too kind, you guys. The day before Thanksgiving, I'm definitely not be here. Fuck them kids. So here's what I was thinking. We could do this one of two ways, right? If you're looking at a calendar, the last Wednesday, the last show of the, we usually roast my face on the last show of November. In this case, that would be the 27th. That also happens to be the last Wednesday of the month, which also is usually a Trey on deck, on Barry on deck on the patio. That also happens to be the day before Thanksgiving. So it's a triple whammy type of situation. So here's what I thought we could do. We could do the roast of my face on the 26th, which is a Tuesday, and then do a Trey on deck, on Barry on deck on the patio, which is that Wednesday, the 27th, the day before Thanksgiving. And then we can, break for the holiday weekend. Yeah. So I think that might be a better idea. What do you guys think? I think that might be a better idea because I know everybody, 27th sounds like an awesome day. Sounds like somebody's birthday. Only working a half day Wednesday, and it's Champions League day for Real Madrid. I will pay money to have Trey roast your face, said PP Dubs. Oh, God. Trey definitely would do it. Trey 100% would do it. Nah, F the 27th, LOL. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, and that's part of the problem is I don't want to cut the roast. I want the roast to be able to have its own thing. I don't want to blend the roast with a Trey on deck, on Barry on deck on the patio. Here's why. The roast is special. The roast is a lot of fun. The roast is your day. The roast is your day to roast me. And the roast is your day to go to town. And if we're on the patio, it's very difficult for me to keep up with the chat as much. And it's a different animal and a different beast altogether. And a lot of people won't be here on Thanksgiving, and the day before Thanksgiving, they take off work or they leave work early. And we start at 2:30, 3 on patio days, and we run into 5:30. And so people are leaving work. And listen, part of it is for you guys to have fun and roast me. And the other part of it is is to raise money for charity, a wonderful charity, Camp Hope. And so I don't want to shortchange that effort, right? I want to give us as much opportunity as possible to raise money for that. So I really feel like we do all of that a disservice if we do it on the patio and do it on Wednesday and do it the day before Thanksgiving. So I really feel like Tuesday is the better day to do it. So I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. So set your calendars. November 26th, Tuesday, November 26th will be the roast of my face. Son. Be the 5th annual roast of my face. Yeah. And then we'll do a tray on deck on burial deck on the patio on the 27th. And whatever happens, happens. So, yeah. And then if that doesn't happen, if Trey's out of town or whatever, well, you know, it's just a short day and whatnot. But I really don't want to shortchange the roast. So I think that's the best. Yes, Titan Hugo, that is the day before Thanksgiving, this 27th. So we're going to move it to the 26th. AVI will go to prison on the 28th. What? Yeah, Dub said I'd pay money to have Trey roast your face. And he will. And you guys should solicit him for that. You certainly should. What the fuck is that noise? I don't know what the fuck that was. That sounded crazy as fuck out there. First I thought it was like thunder and shit. I don't know. Maybe there's a plane or something. Make sure the new guys know the rules of the roast. Yeah, I told people about doing it early. I warned everybody yesterday. And yeah, it's going to be a hassle for sure. Yeah, it's going to be trying to wrangle that in. I probably need something down here that says it, but yeah, for sure. This is what I was working on, and so this is what I was trying to bring to you guys, and I looked at it. So it's tough when I'm working on stuff like visuals for the show, because I don't really know what it's going to look like until we go live and I put it on screen. And even then, I don't know what it's going to look like until I pull it up on my phone and see it like you guys see it. And then I can say, oh, okay, that's what it looks like. By the way, thank you again, Donna. You're the bestesses. I honestly forgot about the roast. Nothing to even roast. What? What are you talking about? Nothing to even roast. Buddy, do you not see this fucking gap? Look at this. Gap. Hole. Brother, this shit is pathetic. There's plenty to roast. It's my whole face too, by the way. Not just the beard. It's the whole face. So, yeah, I don't get to see a lot until I put it on screen, but I was trying to come up with a way to do the Laminator 5000. There should be an option to buy your block out. I don't know what that means. Barry looks fine. Who gives a shit? Shut up, McLovin. Oh, I see the white hairs. They blend in with your skin. Shut up. Don't start. It's too soon. No roasting. BOD coupon. With every paid roast of Barry's face, you get one free roast of AV's stupid dumb face. Oh, wow. That was aggressive. Anyways, this is what I'm trying to come up with as a way to do the Laminator 5000 visually, because it really does suck to just do it via a spreadsheet. Okay. Now, the problem is it's a lot of information still, and I think I just made it too busy. I was trying to get 2 on one page, and I was like, this is too much. Because I was trying to add some information so this is like Thursday Night Football is Eagles, Commanders. And then I was like, holy hell, you've overdone it, Laminac. That's way too much. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the players, and I'm just going to have the picks in the middle and the team info. So that'll simplify this a little bit. But yeah, I was like, that's too much. I think if you watch this horizontally, it might be a little easier to see. But yeah, if you watch on your screen vertically, it's too much. Yeah, horizontally, it's not too bad. You can kind of see the info, but too much. So I'm going to eliminate, because I wanted to have like the top QB rushing, top QB running back and wide receiver for each team. It's just too much. And it's not necessary for the Laminator 5000 anyways. So I'll get rid of that. What we really just need is the spread, the picks, and the over-under stuff. So that's all in the middle. So I'll expand on that, make it bigger, and we'll go from there. But that's what I was trying to get to so that you guys had a visual representation of the... oh, that's weird. Yeah, a visual representation of the spreadsheet. So I'm trying to get to that to make your life easier to see it and understand it. All right, let's talk a little bit because we're way behind because of the power and all that other bullshit. We have some headlines, a couple of them real fast. Let's get to them and then we'll keep rolling. Come on. Here's your sports headlines for the day. We talked a little bit about the roof at the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, they have a plan. Rays are going to play the 2025 season at the Yankees Spring Field. And that doesn't surprise me. Yankees usually have the biggest spring training facility because they have the most fans down there usually. So not a shock. I was kind of thinking that when they announced, they might just play there. Yeah, that doesn't shock me at all. So that's the plan going forward. The betting public is backing Mike Tyson in a return versus Jake Paul. And it's like anytime the betting public is backing something, you want to be a little cautious. Because that usually means Spoon, damn it, buddy. Y'all, Spoon just sent in a $5 Thankful Thursday. Spoon, you're the best, my friend. Sir. Thank you, Spoony. I need to add Spoon's name to this. It's hard to do it on the fly. But Spoon, thank you for the $5 Thankful Thursday. You and Donna as well. Y'all are the best. Look, anytime the betting public is on something, be wary. First of all, the betting public is usually dumb as shit. Okay? Oh, wow. That field is tiny. Watched the game there. It was $20 all you can eat and drink. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, 11,000 seats. That's plenty. No shit, right? Here's the thing. Tyson, I have a video I want you to watch. This, by the way, I ended up in some Mike Tyson algorithm thing. And I was like, how did I get here? And then I was like, okay, I'm glad I'm here because Mike Tyson has the best stories. Not only does he have the best stories involve Mike Tyson. And so I wanted to get these stories for you guys because also Mike Tyson is scary. This is a scary man. I wanted to show you though. Oh, where to go? Nope. Oh, that's a good one. That was a good one. Oh, here we go. I wanted to show you some videos of Tyson. Okay. Because, you know, I've been trying to do more videos for you guys. It's fun. I think it makes the show a little more interesting as well. And, I didn't get a chance to get them all downloaded that I wanted to. I still have a shit ton more. Some of them are evergreen, so we don't need to, but these are kind of relevant to right now because, of the fight taking place tomorrow, right? Now, the first thing I will tell you is do not bet on this fight. Don't do it. It's crazy, first of all, to bet on this fight. It doesn't make sense to do it. It is an exhibition fight. It is not a sanctioned, it's not a real fight, as far as I know. It's an exhibition fight, which means I don't trust it, in other words, okay? So because of that, I would be a little weary about the results and also about the peripherals of the fight itself. You know, there's always Jake Paul rigs his fights and all that stuff. And I mean, quite honestly, yeah, I could see that. So I would just, first of all, do not bet on these fights. All right. That's the first thing. Here's the video I wanted to show you because let me, hold on. Wait. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. This is the first one. Yes. So this is the comparison of the two training. Okay. This is a comparison video of the two guys training. And then I want to show you a video of Mike Tyson doing a podcast with William Shatner, of all people. I had no idea William Shatner had a podcast. That's weird. I mean, it's not weird, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, apparently William Shatner has a podcast. Okie dokie. And Tyson did the podcast. Tyson's a scary individual. All right. Oh, it is yeah. So it's sanctioned by the Texas Department of Licensing. Oh, wow. That is scary. I hope Paul leaves the fight without a piece of his ear. Okay. Here, hold on. 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Roger that. Okay, I think that's good. All right, here is the first video I wanted to show you. This is the two. This is a comparison of the two in their training regiments, so to speak. Check this out. Okay, Jake Paul getting beat up by a chick. Okay. Okay. By the way, that's not that impressive, actually. I don't know if that's some kind of Riverdale shit. This is scary. The footwork on this man is insane. And this is like current. Like, this is... That's scary. That's scary. That's like super scary. All right. That was, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not sped up. It's definitely not sped up. I love Mike Tyson. I just want that out there in the universe. It's definitely not sped up. Mike is the man. Now, I want to show you this. And because I showed you that first, B. Hannon, specifically to show you this. Because a lot of people really don't realize just how insane, truly insane, Mike Tyson was and is in the boxing ring. And it takes a different kind of fighter in a lot of ways. And I remember talking to Derek Lewis one time, another knockout artist, another guy who goes to some pretty dark places in the ring sometimes. He's a funny guy. He's a jovial guy. He's not scary like Mike Tyson outside of the cage sometimes or outside of the ring. But I remember interviewing and talking to Derek Lewis one time, and he talked about the fact that sometimes in order to go to a place that he needs to go to, he will visualize his opponent as certain people and as a certain way, like maybe as a Klansman or a racist or something like that. And it puts him in a mindset, like a scary mindset. It reminds me of a video or a movie or something like that, where it was like this dude, like a black dude fighting a guy or something like that. And he was like, "Did you just call me the N-word?" And he's like, "What? No, I didn't." He's like, "Yes, you did." It's kind of like that. It's when they get into that mindset, these fighters, when these fighters go to that dark place, it can be frightening. So watch this video of Tyson now talking about going to that dark place with William Shatner. Check this out.
I always cry before I fight.
You did? Always cry before?
Yeah.
What were you crying about?
I don't know. That's just who I am.
Yeah, but go further. What's the emotion?
I'm getting ready to change into somebody I don't like.
You're getting ready to change. You change into the fighter.
Yeah.
And you don't like that fighter.
Not really.
Wow. Mike Tyson. That's illuminating. You are the greatest fighter that ever lived, and you didn't like that guy.
No, because he came more with fighting. He brought more than just fighting with him.
What do you mean?
He brought like jealousy, enviness, guilt. He brought a lot of stuff.
All the bad qualities
Yeah.
that you learned were bad,
Yeah.
you assigned to that Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
That isn't the Mike Tyson I'm talking
No,
to.
not at all.
And you were able to cut him off at some point in time?
He's tough to cut off. He's my ego. He doesn't want to go.
Right. So he's still with you.
Yeah, he's better. He's
To a lesser degree or the same degree?
He's more under control now by far.
But one that's in control or at times gets out of control?
I hope not. He always sneaks up every now and then.
Bro, that's scary. Like, that's scary. Do you hear me? That when people talk about having another person inside of them, and they're not joking, when he's like, "I cry before fights." You cry before fights? Yeah, because I don't like the person I become. What? I don't like the person I become. Okay. I'm out. Check, please. No, thank you. You want me to go in there and fight that man? Hell no. Hell no. know. He doesn't even know who he is. He's somebody else. Bro, that's crazy. Like, legitimately crazy. B. Hannah said bipolar-ish. Like, that is a scary dude, man. McLovin said, Barry, a lot of the world, including me, wants to see Jack get it knocked out, so I hope Mike actually tries and does his best. Yeah, you ain't the only one, man. Is the name of Shatner's podcast Night Time? His voice makes me want to take a nap. You're right, though, Jared Taylor. It is a Jordan kind of mindset. You have to go to a dark spot. Total Dallas. This is me with my dad jokes. Jared Taylor said Tyson has full control of his body and mind. He needs to be studied. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I know what you meant, McLovin. He's Daniel Day-Lewis of boxing. Yeah. What if he has to fight a pigeon in the ring? Which Tony. That's funny, dude. Now, I'm not shitting you when I say that the best stories, some of the best stories that you'll find are about Mike Tyson. I'm not shitting you. And I went down a rabbit hole for you guys as well, but just in general. And holy hell, did I find some fantastic Mike Tyson stories and videos for you. So I'm going to share those with you because I guess it makes sense and it's worthwhile since we're here doing this for Friday for this Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight. So let me get this last one here. Download. Here we go. This is a really good one. Let me see. This next one is pretty funny. It involves Rosie Perez. And so we did okay, here's the one, and I just got that one downloaded. I could watch videos about Mike Tyson all day. I mean, literally all day. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's actually 2 timeouts now because we started over. Somebody got hip to it. Ah, you dirty rat, you. You dirty rascals. Someone figured it out. Who got timed out? Grace Witham? Oh, that's the raid. Oh, well, there's another timeout, too, if you wanted to do that. God, it's 4:18. You got it, Captain Pope. Grace Witham. You got it. But there is another timeout, too. So if if that's your thing. Okay, here is a story, if you will. I'm gonna bite your nose off. Nope, that's not. Boy, for a second, I thought somebody got timed out. Here's a Rosie Perez telling a story about Mike Tyson. And this kind of also shows you just kind of how crazy Mike is. Because, I mean, when she starts to tell it also, watch how he, like, jostles her around. Like, he gives her 5, and it's like, hey, Mike, that's a bit aggressive there, buddy. Watch this story with Rosie Perez. Check this out.
Do you remember that time we was in a club and this guy pulled a gun out on my sister Sally? I didn't know what to do, right? Everybody was like freaking out. I go climb up the stairs. I see Mike and I said, Mike, look down there. The guy pulled a gun on my sister because she wouldn't dance with him. And you went, let me go talk to him. And you went right down to him, went up to him like this, his gun, like put like this your finger, like if you have a gun, right? And you went, the mic went, come on.
Why is he doing that so aggressively? That's so scary, though. That's so scary. Timeouts are out of stock. Oh, so I guess it's for the day. Huh. Oh, wow. I only spend my points on rage. Yeah, that's my back after Pope. You're right. But isn't that wild? Like, that just shows you his thought process. That just kind of shows you, like, the things that goes through his mind. It's scary. Here's another story.
Heck yeah!
Uh-oh. Here is another story, and this one is really amazing, I gotta say. And then I have a funny one for you. This is a Mike Tyson story I think you'll enjoy. Timeout was in the stream, not for the first one. Oh. Hey, Perry! Thank you for resubscribing for 15 months. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated, sir. So this is a story about Mike, and it also, again, shows you kind of a different side of Mike. But it also tells you about Mike growing up and his background. And man, this is pretty deep. Check this story out. This is a bit, it's sad, poignant. And again, when you kind of put it all together, you're going to be like, oh, snap. But check this out. This is a story about Tyson. Just watch.
Mike had spoke to my mum on the phone for 22 years. Never met her. And this particular day, he said, how's your mother doing, Joe? I said, she's not so good, Mike. I said, she's had a lump removed from her neck, and we're very concerned. Mike said, let's go and visit your mum, Joe. So me and Mike, we've landed in Dublin to visit my mum. Mike met my mum for the first time after speaking to her. She spoke to him and he embraced her. He put his arms around her and he held her. And this is a man that can break bones with punches, embracing a fragile woman. And it was beautiful to see. And he said, I remember on my 18th birthday, Mrs. Egan, he said, you sent over a shoebox with some potato chips, Irish potato crisps, some money in an envelope, and that was 22 years previous. And my mum said to Mike, you remember that, Mike? He said, Mrs. Egan, he said, yes, I remember it. He said, very few people have given me anything in my life. Yes, I remember it. I'm crying. Mike's embracing my mum. And Mike looked at me and he goes, Joe, motherfucker, you're always crying. That day, looking at a man that could have been a billionaire athlete, remembering a couple of packets of crisps, a couple of pounds in an envelope, and a couple of second-hand sweatshirts. I don't envy what he had to endure in his life.
When you think about that, I mean, think about that. If somebody were to give you a bag of potato chips and a sweatshirt when you were 15, would you remember that shit now? No. You wouldn't remember that shit, especially if you grew up and became a millionaire. You're not remembering that. You know, you're not, oh, I remember this. Unless you grew up so poor or you had such a rough upbringing that moment, that gift or that generosity meant something super special. That, when I saw that, I was like, wow, man, that's deep. That's really deep. Like really, really deep. So this next one, this is a funny one. So this one is Tyson telling a story about the time he met Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson big leagued him. And this is funny as shit. This is really funny. He talks about how Michael Jackson just basically acted like he didn't know him or didn't know who he was. Check this out. Pretty hilarious.
First time I met him, when he had the first time, probably 89. First time I met him, it's in Cleveland. He has a concert. I'm with Donkey. Let's go see him in the concert. We go to the concert. Last song is over with. His drummer, he has the drummer. The drummer gives me the
drum set.
And we're by the door. Mike at the door. He's waiting for a car. And there's really nobody there but just me and him. And he's just waiting for the car and looking. And people are coming over, from the band, from backstage talk. And then I try to get closer because I want to say something. And then he turned around and said, "Where do I know you from?" I'm at the height of my career. That is impossible. Like that.
Oh my God.
"Do I know you from somewhere?" I said, "No, sir, no. I just came to the show. I really admire yours." It's okay. And you turned around and got in the car. I said, I got to try that on somebody. I got to try that. I was stuck on that disc. I said, "Oh, that was beautiful." I said, "Oh, that was."
Oh my God, that is so fantastic. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being Mike Tyson? Could you imagine you're Mike Tyson? You're the great. Yo, what up, Joe Pro? Joe Pro's like, what in the all-fired fuck is going on around here? Well, I'm showing Mike Tyson videos, man. These Mike Tyson stories just have me fascinated and captivated. But could you imagine you're Mike Tyson, you're at the height of your career, the pinnacle, you're the best boxer in the world. Everybody knows who the heavyweight champion of the world is. Everybody knows who Mike Tyson is. You go and you meet Michael Jackson, he's like, "Do I know you?" "No, sir, you don't." Yeah, okay. That is so. And then Tyson's like, "Oh, I got to remember that. He really got me on that one." That's fantastic. Now, here's a great clip of Tyson talking about him and his relationship with Muhammad Ali and him avenging a loss for Muhammad Ali. And this will be the last one I show you. I've got other videos of like Ali and stuff like that, which I think are really dope, but I'm sure you guys are getting bored. But this is the last one I'll show you. But check this out. This is Mike Tyson avenging a loss for Muhammad Ali in the ring. Check it out.
It's October 2nd, 1980. Ali fights Larry Holmes. After the fight, we got in the car. No one talked. The next morning, Custer's on the phone with Muhammad Ali. Custer's calling Larry Holmes so bad. "How do you let that bum hit on you, Chef Ali? How do you the bum? Why you let that bum beat on you? Custer, he's almost getting sensitive, emotional. Why you the bum? Almost crying. This is a fucking bum. Why you let him hit you? Why you let him beat him?" Ooh, fuck, I'm going back there. He said, "I have a 14-year-old kid. He's going to be heavyweight champ of the world. His name is Mike Tyson. Please tell him to listen to me." He don't know I heard him say that. So I talked to Ali on the phone. But I said, "When I get big, I'm going to get him for you. I'm going to revenge you. I'm going to restore your honor." And then January 22nd, I'm fighting him. And then Ali comes into the ring and says, "Get him for me."
Damn. Boy. Yo, that shit, that is something special. Could you imagine? You promise Muhammad Ali, the greatest, probably the greatest fighter of all time, when you're 14. You're 14 years old. 14, imagine, think back to when you were 14. You're learning how to box from Cus D'Amato. Maybe one of the greatest trainers of all time, if not the greatest. And he introduces you to Ali. Ali loses to Larry Holmes. You get on the phone with Ali, Muhammad Ali, and you say, I'm going to avenge you. I'm going to restore your honor. You promise Muhammad Ali that one day you will restore his honor. And you legitimately get the chance. You are in the ring with Larry Holmes. And Muhammad Ali comes up to you in the ring with Larry Holmes across the way and says, get him for me. And then you go out and get him for it. What kind of life does Mike Tyson live, man? Just crazy. I mean, I'm telling you, all night, I'm just watching Tyson videos. I'm just like, this is wild, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. It's crazy, I say. Crazy. He got revenge for Ali also against Burbick. Yeah. Who did? Behannon, you or Tyson? Tyson did. Oh, yeah. Skiggity. On my gravestone, I just want the words, avenge me. Like Red Dawn. Boys, avenge me. Avenge me. I love that part of that movie. When the dad's at the fence. They're like, we'll be back, Daddy. Boys. God, that's so good. It was a great movie. All right, so there's just some Mike Tyson goodness. There was another video. I didn't download it. No name, just avenge me. That's funny. There was another video that was like, this is Jake Paul at 15. And he's like eating burritos and he's singing a burrito song and he's like blowing into a cup. He's like, I love burritos. And then it's like Mike Tyson at 15 and he's in the ring and he's like, he's doing his footwork. It's like, oh, Jesus, this is going to be bad. Long story short, don't bet on the fight. Don't do it. What else did I got on the list? CFP rankings. Let's do that real quick though. Let me take a quick break. Let me get rid of some of this Gatorade that I drank in less than an hour. And then we'll come back. We're going to talk CFP rankings. We'll talk week 11. What was the age difference between the last fight? Good question. I'll look both up. We'll come back and we'll talk about that. What do you mean age difference between the last fight? What do you mean? Answer me when we come back. We're going to take a quick break. Let me go pee. And then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit of week 11. We'll look at some of the matchups. We'll talk CFP. I want to talk about, could we have college football playoffs without Georgia? We'll discuss that and a whole lot more right here on Barry on Deck. Hey, in the meantime, you guys sit on the corner and do some dope, and I'll be back in just a second as soon as I pee. Don't go nowhere, bitches. This is Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminator. Stick around. We're back just a moment.
I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same old nasty ass people from last week. Corner doing dope.
welcome back to the last half hour-ish of Barry on Deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminator. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. What the fuck is that? That is weird. Thank you guys for sticking around through the break. Those of you that did, those of you that didn't, can go have sex with yourself. Here's where Tyson fought Lou Savarese. 38 seconds. Lou Savarese. Boy, look at this. If you didn't see this, man, look, let's see. Here's Tyson's, man, oh man. Look at this shit. This is crazy. First fight, Hector Mercedes. 1985. 1 minute and 47 seconds. Trent Singleton, 52 seconds. He was 18 years old when he started fighting. Don Halpin, 1 minute, 4 seconds. Ricardo Spain, 39 seconds. I think Lou still does have the gym here in Houston. Yeah. I was thinking since Tyson was 14 at the time, maybe it was a huge age gap, but honestly, Holmes was still great at 38. Yeah. Let's see. John Alderson. He went 2 rounds with Tyson. Oh, this guy went 4. Let's see. Larry Sims. Michael Johnson. Donnie Lang, Robert Clay, Eddie Richardson. Let's see. I'm trying to find. Here we go. Won the WBC heavyweight title against Trevor Berbick. There we go. He was 28-0 at 20 years old. Tony Tucker, Terrell Biggs. There's Larry Holmes. That's when he retained it. Tyson Holmes. We'll open that up. Tony Tubbs, Michael Spinks, Frank Bruno, Carl Williams. There was his first loss. Buster Douglas. He was 23 years old when he lost to Buster Douglas. Crazy. 23 years old. He lost the WBA, WBC, and IBF heavyweight titles. Went 10 rounds. Yeah, in the Tokyo Dome. Came back and didn't lose again until Holyfield. Yep. Boy, man, he went on, remember Peter McNeely? McNeely was disqualified after his manager entered the ring. Gosh, that was crazy. Let's see. And here's where Tyson, he had a couple of first rounders, but then he went 7-12 with Donovan Ruddock, Pete McNeely, and Buster Mathis, Frank Bruno, Holyfield, Francois Botha. God, I remember that fight. Well, Norris was unable to continue after a Tyson foul. There's Lou Savarese, Andrew Galata, cheese. Brian Nielsen, there's Lennox Lewis. And there you go. 2 more losses. He was 38 back then. So, Larry Holmes fight. Larry Holmes was 38 years old. He was 21 years old, and Larry Holmes was 38. So, they were 17 years apart, roughly. Yeah, Old Man in Seattle said Tyson's first 20 or so fights were KOs. Yeah. I mean, his overall record, it should show up here at the top. Like, he don't have many decisions. I can't imagine. Let's see. There you go. Boxing record. Total fights, 58. Wins, 50. Wins by KO, 44. 44 of his 50 wins are by KO. This is pretty good. 6 losses, 2 no contests. Yeah, the women and cocaine derailed his career. Yep. I want y'all to know I didn't pick myself for fantasy, Spoon said. Spoon, I can see. I mean, I can tell if you did or didn't. You know I can look it up, right, Spoon? You know I can see if you're lying. Oh, imagine that. So you were gonna lie, and then when I said I can look it up, oh, now I lied. Dirty, dirty man. You dirty man. Don't even try it. David Tua had a chin, never knocked out. Really? What about his cousin Hawk? Okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that. God. Oh, I hate me so much for that. But at least I didn't try to lie like Spoon. Joe Pro. Hey now, who amongst us hasn't been derailed by women and cocaine? Well, I mean, Mark said, well, Spoon, I picked you, so you're probably going to lose. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 picks are in. I guess I can share the link one more time. If you haven't gotten your pick in for this Fantasy Pick'em Challenge, it is on the Discord as well, just in case. There you go. So there you go. Can you imagine being around Tyson, coked to the gills? Oh my God. Dubs. Oh, Jesus. I've been around, just being around people on coke is enough. Like, it's like, okay. I don't like being around drunk people, much less people coked out of their minds. All right, let's do this. I want to talk a little bit about the newest CFP rankings. Okay? Here they are. Here they go. As it currently sits, there would be no Georgia if the playoffs were to start today, as the kids say. Kids don't say that, but it's whatever. Right now, your top 12 includes Georgia. Georgia is 12, Boise is 13. Aha! But here's the rub. Remember now, the top 5 conference champs or conference leaders make the playoffs. And it's the top 12 teams make the playoffs. But if there is a conference champ that is not in the top 12, they automatically get the 12th spot. So Boise is one of the top 5 conference champs currently. There is Oregon, Texas, BYU, and Miami, and you see them there, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, that is not where they are ranked, by the way. Rankings-wise, it's Oregon 1, Ohio State 2, Texas 3, Penn State 4, Indiana 5, BYU 6. But the Power 4 conferences all get their conference champions get to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So your Big 12 conference champion, which is BYU. Hold on, let me see. Duplicate. Duplicate. Bitch. Yeah, so you've got ACC, Big 12, Big 10, SEC, and then all the others. And it's the all the others that'll get you. So right now, as it stands, ACC conference champ. Well, they have the Hurricanes at 5-1 in the conference. They're 9-1 overall. They're the 9th ranked team in the conference, ahead of SMU, Clemson, and Louisville. So there's the assumption that they would be 4th and win the conference. BYU is the Big 12. They're 6-0 in the Big 12. And they're 9-0 overall. The Big 10, Indiana, is 7-0, but they are not. They actually, it looks like they have the tiebreak over Oregon, oddly enough, because of the points for. But Oregon is number 1 in the country. Ohio State is number 2, but they're 5-1 in conference. So Oregon first. Indiana is 7th, but they are 7th in the rankings, 5th. They're 7th in the bracket, 5th in the rankings. Right? Yes, 5th in the rankings, 7th in the bracket. Because Ohio State is 5th. And then in the SEC, oddly enough, Tennessee and Texas A&M are both 5-1 in the SEC. The Longhorns are 4-1, but they are 3rd in the country, which means they have the lead in the SEC right now. But they're both 4-1. So whoever wins that Aggie Longhorn game could very well win the SEC and be in the playoffs and have a first round bye, which is crazy to think. Tennessee still has their work cut out for them a little bit. They still have Georgia this week, UTEP, and then Vanderbilt. So they got to play Georgia this week, who is at 12. So if Georgia wins, they're right back in it as far as the playoffs go. Not the SEC. Georgia's not getting a first round bye. Because even if they beat Tennessee, that means the winner of the Aggies and Longhorns wins the SEC, as long as neither one of those teams loses the rest of the season. Does that make sense? So Georgia, Tennessee, if Tennessee wins, then it's a different story. Then it comes down to the tiebreak rules. But if Georgia wins, then the winner of Texas A&M wins the SEC, which is crazy to think that these two Southwest Conference teams who played in the Big 12 for a while, A&M leaves and goes to the SEC. Everyone makes fun of them, including Texas fans. And now Texas joins the SEC, and lo and behold, we could see these two teams playing for an SEC title. Craziness. So that's it. And then lastly, Boise State would be the highest ranked non-Power 4 conference champion, and they would eke in at number 12, which would mean Georgia could be on the outs, or Texas or whoever is, the highest ranked non-SEC champion. So it could get very, very interesting. But as of right now, Georgia is not in the playoffs. So pretty wild. Alabama is the only 10 I see. Aha! I see what you did there, Spoon. I synced it. I synced it. I synced it. So your full playoff bracket is like you see on your screen. Oregon, Texas, BYU, and Miami all get first round byes. Right now, number 5 would be Ohio State. Number 6 would be Penn State, 7 Indiana, 8 Tennessee, 9 Notre Dame, 10 Alabama, 11 Ole Miss, and 12 Boise State. So there you go. Tennessee, I'm dumb. What? What about the SEC championship game? It doesn't hold any weight as far as the playoff seeds. Well, it will determine the champion. Well, hold on now. Let's see. Oh, that's right. They do play. See, I keep forgetting there's an SEC championship game. Is there SEC championship game? Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. You're right. I always forget about that, Perry. No, you're correct. Because so it'll be the top 2 will play. And it very well could be Texas. Well, so as it stands right now, here, let me pull this up here. Let's see. Let me get rid of all this shit. We'll put it on screen here. Let's see. I always forget about that. Yes, it will is what I meant. If LSU wins, they could be back in the playoffs. Yeah. Let's see. It's so much. It's so much. All right, here it is. What the heck did I just do? Here it is. So this is what it looks like right now. If Georgia beats Tennessee, Tennessee falls to 5-2, right? So then you've got in conference, you've got Georgia at 5-2, Tennessee at 5-2. You'll have, technically, I'm guessing like Ole Miss probably ends up at 5-2. Well, there is no East and West anymore in the SEC. It's just the top 2 teams play. So there is no East and West anymore. So that's why they have the tiebreaker. Yeah, so that's why we went over the tiebreaker rules the other day. So yeah, there is no East and West anymore. Yeah, it's just the top 2 teams play each other for the SEC championship game. Which is, by the way, December 7, it looks like. Yep. December 7 in Atlanta. Let's see. Is that right? 10 of the 16 current SEC members have played in the SEC championship game. History. Let's see. 2024. Yeah. It's in Atlanta and it's December 2nd. It looks like. Yeah. If Texas loses to A&M, it will be chaos. But they won't because they're just silly Aggies. Yeah. True that. Because, look, if Georgia beats Tennessee and if Texas loses to A&M, I mean, look, even there's going to be chaos no matter what. There's going to be a lot of 5-2 teams. That tiebreak shit is going to get wild. Remember, do I still have the tiebreak scenario thing in here? Let's see. Oh, I deleted it. Did I delete the slide? Sure did. Fuck. Boy, that tiebreak scenario was bananas. There was a lot to it. A lot. Oh, I am too, Perry. I'm here for the chaos. Show me the chaos. I'm down for it. Let me see if I can find them all. SEC tiebreak. SEC convoluted tiebreaker. Threaten chaos for conference title. All right, so it says, this is an article on CBS. It says, let's turn the clock forward for one moment in the SEC championship game race. If Georgia beats Tennessee and Texas beats A&M, the Longhorns will finish in sole possession of first place in the SEC as the only 7-1 team on the board. It'll be an easy ticket punch to Atlanta. From there, things quickly become a mess. Assuming no other upsets, 6 teams will be tied number 2 in the SEC, starting with a 6-2 record. A&M, Georgia, Bama, Ole Miss, LSU, and Missouri. From there, it's on to the SEC tiebreaker scenario. And it says, head-to-head competition among the tied teams. Most of these teams haven't played each other. Next, record versus common conference opponents. There aren't common opponents between 6 teams. Next, record against the high place opponent among the tied teams. There aren't enough common opponents to use this. Next, cumulative conference winning percentage of all conference opponents. Essentially, which teams have the top conference strength of schedule. Since the tiebreaker would almost certainly come down to the final strength of schedule, it's impossible to know which team is even in the driver's seat right now. Assuming this nightmare tiebreak scenario plays out, Alabama would appear to have the narrow edge in strength of schedule. Georgia would play the most top teams, but its schedule would be pulled down by Kentucky, Auburn, and Mississippi State. And by the way, if Texas A&M beats Texas, it holds sole possession of first place in the SEC. The Longhorns, the highest ranked team in the SEC, would miss out on playing for a title to Alabama because they had Arkansas on their schedule instead of Missouri. Chaos. Chaos. Does that make sense? Didn't think so. My head hurts. It should require a law degree to determine whether your team is alive in the SEC. All 4 power conferences will face similar challenges as they try to slide the top 2 of at least 16 teams into a title game. As often happens, the Big 12 got the first taste of this confusion last year. If the SEC had divisions in 2024 with an 8-game conference schedule, that would leave only 1 game available to play conference divisions every year. Obviously, that's not palatable. That doesn't even give it doesn't even get into leagues of 17 or 18. So, chaos, I say. Chaos! SEC is its own worst enemy. Yeah, just wait until 2025, Donna said. The plans are to add 2 more teams. Chaos in the best possible way. And if Finkel is Einhorn. Oh, man. I'm here for it, though. It makes it fun and interesting. So, yeah. Like I said, Longhorns and Aggies is going to determine a lot in that game, especially if Georgia beats Tennessee, which they very well could, and they most likely will. So that's the CFP. I know you guys want to bail, some of you. If you want to get out of here, if you want to skedaddle, I don't blame you. You're more than welcome to. We have not done this the Laminator 5000 in a while. And so I'm going to breeze through it. I'm not going to belabor it. We're just going to bone through it. She's... Where's she at? We're going to breeze through it. I did not, I repeat, did not do last week. Got busy, forgot. Too much shit going on. So, Flip said, OT! Oh, I love you, Spoon. Spoon said, I can't quit you. Perry said, 1 more hour. Well, we're going to go a little extra. That's for sure. Me and Tequila are going to be tight buddies for that A&M Texas game. Bro, you and me both, Pally. Well, actually, I'm going to be on the road.
Heck yeah!
What time is that game? Yo, RBD Sports! Let's get it. Thank you for the resub, homie. Thank you, my friend. That is 4 months. Let's go. Speaking of bone, your gun is in my hip. What? Joe Pro, thank you for the 304 bits, sir. I missed it earlier, but thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Here we go. So, Laminator 5000 wise, the last time I did one was week 9. Things did not go well for the formula. It went 5 and 10. Your boy went 10 and 5. Over-unders, the spreadsheet went 8 and 7, and I went 9 and 6. Oh, Titan Hugo said, Tyson Paul watch party tomorrow? No, I have a gig. What time is the fight, though? Tyson Paul start time. Let's see. That fight starts at November 15, 8 p.m. But they won't fight at 8 p.m. Jake Paul's a minus 200. Jesus Christ. That's so ridiculous. That is so stupid. That's why everybody's betting on it. That's why. It's rigged. Where to watch Netflix subscription required. Plans begin at $6.99. So it's at 8 p.m. That's when the main card starts. And that's 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 fights on the main card. Okay. Yeah, I will be performing at the Elegante tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be at the Elegante in Beaumont. Come out and say hi if you're in the area. I know we got some Beaumont peeps out there. Come say hi. Tyson Paul sounds like processed food company. That's funny. Oh, A&M Texas is time TBD. RBD Sports said they will probably hit the ring at 11. Ooh, I might. There's no way to record on Netflix, is there? That makes me sad. That makes me real sad. I would love that. I'd love to be able to record it so that I could watch it later. But I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? I am not. I only want to watch it just to maybe see Tyson punch one of Jake Paul's eyeballs out of his face. Like, honestly, I don't wish harm on anyone, but if his eyeball actually flew out of his head, I would not be mad. I wouldn't be upset. It wouldn't bother me. I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't be upset. Wouldn't hurt me. Whoops. Would not make me mad. Why is that not popping up? Why is that not popping up right there? What is the meaning of this? That's strange. There we go. Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. So, can't record, but I'm sure they'll have it where you can rewatch it. Oh, that's true. DVD. What the fuck? What? Can I get the Tyson Paul fight through my Netflix? That's funny. All right, here we go. Here's the Laminator 5000 for week 11. Here's the picks. Starting tonight's Thursday Night Football. Philly is the favorite. They're favored by 3.5. Laminator 5000 says Go with Philly. Give the 3.5 because even with that, it's not enough. In fact, it says probably need 6. Probably Philly wins by around 6-ish. So 3.5, not nearly enough. And you know what? Philly is absolutely rolling, and they are at home. Saquon Barkley is a load to stop right now. Jalen Hurts is playing out of his mind. The defense looks good. I like it. 3.5 at home. I mean, it's customary to lay 2.5. So you're really only giving up 1 extra point out of the whole deal. Washington has looked good, not as good as of late. Some of the magic and luster is off a little bit. They're still good, don't get me wrong. But Philly is creeping into that elite top 5 teams in the NFL discussion. Whereas Washington is that we looked at yesterday. We went through all the power rankings of all the teams. I went through and showed you, here's your top 5. And then I showed you, here's your next level. And I showed you Philly 6, Washington 7, 1-7-2, 1-7-3. But Philly is actually kind of sneaking into this conversation of potentially being a top 5 team and could be sooner rather than later. So I'll take Philly in this one. Chicago, Green Bay. Green Bay is on the road in Chicago. Chicago is a goddamn mess right now. Green Bay favored by 5.5 on the road. The spreadsheet says take the 5.5. In doing so, according to this, the final score should be 22-20 or 22-21 Chicago. Well, that was when Chicago's offense was humming and drumming. The spreadsheet's going to get this one wrong. I promise you that. It ain't going to be 22-21 Green Bay. All right. It's definitely not going to be that. Now, I don't have all of the take the Eagles and the over. Thank me later. For sure. Old Man Seattle said, I thought Tyson Paul was supposed to be a big fight. Since when did these fights happen on Fridays? They're doing it different because they're doing it on Netflix too. They're changing up the game. Oh yeah, my bad, Alex. Love each other, remember? Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, I forgot. It's whatever. I mean, love each other except the Paul brothers, okay? It's whatever. Public having the over is the only reason that makes me think Washington plus 3.5. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get to, what was I looking up? Oh yeah, injury reports. Yeah, you got to be careful of the public. That's for sure. Let me see. Injuries. Here we go. There we go. All right, let me pull up. What am I pulling up? Chicago and Green Bay. Let's see. Chicago, Montez Sweat, questionable. Jaquan Brisker, IR. All right. Darnell Wright, Darrell Taylor, Noah Sewell, all of these questionables. All right, no big deal. No big deal there. Green Bay. Is there anybody of note that's out significantly? Questionable. Marshawn Lloyd, IR. Nope, looking good. Okay. Yeah, I like Green Bay in this. I like giving the 5.5. It doesn't scare me. The Chicago's offense is so bad right now. They just fired their OC. There was rumbling. Somebody said Caleb Williams, that some people on the team are wanting Caleb to be benched. It's just bad right now. Now, they are at home. But Green Bay is tough. And they're 6-3 right now. Let's see. Hold on. Yep, 6-3 right now. What was the last? Who did they play last week? Green Bay played the Lions last week. Yeah, lost 24-14. C. Williams is not it. Well, it's too soon. It's way too soon to say Caleb Williams is not it. He showed enough, I thought. I thought he showed enough to show you that he can be with the right pieces around him. There's not a ton of, I guess DJ Moore. The problem is the O-line. Look, you got to have time for a rookie to be able to process what he's seeing. He just doesn't have that time. That's the first and foremost. He's got talent. You got Allen there. You've got DJ Moore there. I mean, he's got some weapons. DeAndre Swift is there. Keenan Allen, Odunze. Like, he's got talent. The O-line is just garbage. Shit. Braxton Jones, Tevin Jenkins, and Darnell Wright are all questionable on the Chicago O-line. Bill Murray's on IR. It's been a mash unit. So Green Bay was on bye. Texans played the Lions. Oh, yeah. But that was the last time the Green Bay played. They lost to the Lions. Jacksonville on the road at Detroit. 13.5 points. That's a lot of points. That's a lot of points. Now, the spreadsheet says this is a 24.5 to 22.7, 23 game, right? So this is 24, 23, 20. No, it's not. But this is, again, where something like this spreadsheet is like not beneficial, and where I feel bad for the spreadsheet because it's at a disadvantage because it doesn't get to account for injuries. Trevor Lawrence is done. He's out. He's been ruled out. He might be out for a while. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he's definitely out for Sunday's game with a shoulder injury. I saw rumblings that it could be more serious than that. Let me see something here. Trevor Lawrence. Out for Sunday's game. Let me see. Post-bye return. So, when is their bye? Let's see. Schedule. So their bye week is after Detroit, so he would come back for Houston. Okay. So not as bad as initially thought. Hold your nose and take Mac Jones against the number. Well, look, 13.5 is a ton. I ran these numbers a couple of days ago, so you do have to take that into account. Right now, it does sit at 14. Here, I can rerun the numbers. Hold on. Let's see. Get odds. Week 11. These numbers will change a little bit because it's at 13.5 right now. Let's see. There's all the odds. So what's 3.5, 5.5, 13.5, 5.5, 7.5, week 11. 4. Yep, it did change. 4. So that Philly game went from 3.5 to 4. Oh shit, I lost my picks. It deleted them sons of bitches. Let's see. Okay, I had Philly and Green Bay. Yeah, I'm still going Philly and Green Bay. I'm going to go Philly. I'm going to go Green Bay. God, 2 touchdowns. Jesus. That is so much. That is so much. Like, ugh. So much. I did like that Mac Jones was like thumping his chest when they scored their one lone touchdown against Minnesota. Mac Jones was all like, yeah, you like that? No, Mac. No, Mac, we don't. Yeah, two touchdowns in the NFL is too much to lay. I do agree. The fact of the matter is, if I would have told you that, and conceivably, if you think about this, Minnesota, you could have told me Minnesota was a 2 touchdown favorite over the Jags, and I'd have been like, okay, with Mac Jones at the helm. I'd have been like, oh, okay. What was the spread in that game? Oh, you know what? I can go back. Oh, I didn't run the odds last week. Fuck. I don't see the, it opened at 5. It closed at 7.5. And Jacksonville covered. I would have not thought that they would have covered. Minnesota was favored by a touchdown in the hook, 7.5. I'd have been like, easy. 14 is a lot. A lot. Do you think that Detroit can beat Jacksonville by 2 touchdowns? Let me tell you something, man. Detroit's got a really good defense and a really good offense. They are a complete football team. Giving up 19 a game. And the Jags are the opposite. They're a terrible defense and now even a worse offense with Mac Jones at the helm. I still just am nervous about 14. But look at that money line. Detroit's minus 1,000 on the money line. Bro, you never see that. You know what? Fuck it. Scared money don't make money. Give me Detroit. Oh my God, he's a crazy man. Minnesota at Tennessee on the road. Minnesota favored by 6. Spreadsheet says this game is damn near tie, 21-20. And if you give Tennessee 6, that makes it 25-21. Tennessee, so it says take the points. Man, Tennessee sucks. And Minnesota has not been playing great. They just barely beat Jacksonville 12-7. I mean, barely. That was on the road in Jacksonville. And now they go on the road to Tennessee. And I don't know what's up with Minnesota. Let's see. What did the box score? Sam Darnold was 24 of 38 for 241 yards through 3 interceptions against not a good Jags defense. Aaron Jones is banged up. He ran for 88 yards, which means Cam Akers could see a bigger role in that offense, which is not good. I mean, this sounds crazy, and I don't feel comfortable doing this. Do I really want to take God, Tennessee is so bad, though. And their defense is terrible, too. They're giving up 26 a game? Will Levis is starting again. Oh, my God. I can't do this. I can't trust Tennessee. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Give me Minnesota. Vegas goes on the road to play Miami. Miami favored by 7. We're saying this is 24-21. Miami back. Tua has the offense looking better. That's a really good Miami defense. Vegas is trash every which way you look at it. I'm confident in that. I'm confident in this Miami team now more than I have been in a while. So give me Miami. New England at home playing the Rams. Can't really figure out the Rams. They get Puka Nacua back. They get Cooper Kupp back. You think all is well. And it's not. They still are dropping games. This says cover or spread is 5. Spreadsheet says, if you look here, this is what the spreadsheet is estimating the underdog to score and what they're estimating the favorite to score, just based on the formula. So this is saying this game is essentially 23-18. And if you give them 5, this is basically a push. That New England defense is really good. And New England's offense is improving. It's actually getting better. They like to run the ball. Let me see something here. I would like to see something. Where does New England fall defensively? Yeah, 22 a game is what they're giving up. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're 14th in the league. So they're about dead ass middle of the pack in points allowed. If I made you guess, where do you think New England is points scored in the NFL? Where would you say? Give me a ranking. Give me a ranking. Where do you think New England is points scored in the NFL? Like 17th, 20th, 30th. Remember, there's only 32 teams. Where do you think they throw out a number? Where do you think they rank in the NFL points scored? Average points per game scored. Hurry up, chat. Hurry up. Flip cheated. They're 31st. Flip totally Googled it. Yeah, they're 100%. They're second to last. They're scoring 16 a game. Skiggity said 30-ish. PB said 24. Yeah, they're second to last. The only worst offense right now as far as points scored is New York. Miami is up to 16.3. They were at 15.5. They were the worst offensive scoring team in the NFL, but they've improved, obviously, with Tua coming back. Your bottom five also includes Cleveland and Carolina. Here's the thing, though. They put up 19 against the Bears, 17 against the Titans, 25 against the Jets. They've gotten better. They've won 2 out of 3 in their last 3 games. I mean, Drake May has not looked terrible. Ramondre Stevens can run the ball. They don't have a ton in the passing game. If Hunter Henry, he's questionable. I don't know what his status is. Limited practice on Wednesday. That's going to determine a lot. Man. I mean, you know what? I think I'm going to... 5's a lot to give up on the road for the Rams. I'm going to take the Rams, especially being that close. New Orleans at home facing Cleveland. Good Lord. What a shit show this one will be. I'll just take the home team. Just give me New Orleans. I mean, it's a 1-point spread. And that's about what the spreadsheet says. Literally. Spreadsheet says this is 22.5 to 21.5. That's exactly what Vegas is saying is what we're saying. Just give me the home team. Shit. Indy on the road facing the Jets. Jets are trash. I mean, there's no other way around it. Now they're saying Anthony Richardson might actually start. I kind of believe that. I kind of think he refocuses. Give me Indy. Baltimore on the road at Pittsburgh. This is interesting. This actually, well, I was going to say this could be game of the week, but there's Buffalo KC, so it won't be. This is going to be a fun game, though. Hey, Total Dallas. Appreciate you, Pippin. Total Dallas had great week, B, so that's what Flip did like. Yeah, bet the under on Saints Browns for sure. What up, Dre? Good to see you, pimp. Yeah, we still got to do over-unders. I'll breeze through those once we get done here. Baltimore-Pittsburgh, really interesting. Baltimore favored by 3 at home. Spreadsheet says 23-17. Almost 24-17. If you give the field goal to Pittsburgh, it's still 23-20. Ugh. That Pittsburgh defense is so good, though. And that Baltimore defense is terrible. Russell Wilson is playing better. Pittsburgh is at home. I actually, in the pick 'em, the one that Total Dallas started, which I'm winning, by the way. I actually have Pittsburgh winning this game. Straight up. So why wouldn't I take the points? Give it to me, baby. Mike Tomlin, I believe, baby. Atlanta on the road facing Denver. It is not Redskins. It is Commanders. It is Commanders. Dumbass Titan Hugo. Racist. Let's see here. Atlanta on the road facing a much improved Denver team. Denver favored by 2.5. Spreadsheet says this one ends essentially in a tie without the points. 21.5 to 21.6. Two evenly matched teams. Remember now, 2.5. And that's what basically, this is essentially what Vegas is saying. That's why you see the 2.5. They're just saying Denver is getting 2.5 points because they're at home. So they're saying that these neutral site, these teams are even, and that's what the spreadsheet is saying. So if that's the case, then take the points. And then that means take Atlanta. Denver very well could win the game, but take the 2.5. Although Denver could win by a field goal. Shit. Seattle, San Francisco. This was a home game for San Francisco. San Francisco favored by 6.5. Something happened to Seattle, man. They were rolling, and now they're not rolling. This one says 26-20 would be a final score if they played straight up. Vegas says they win by 6.5. We say it's basically 6.5, 7. So pretty close. Metcalf is back, but is that enough? Is that enough? And they're on the road. Jeff Bell booed me. Sorry, Jeff. It's a bet. Look, I just take the points. This is not picking the winner. I'm just picking against the spread. Like I said, Denver very well could win this game by 1. You know what I mean? This could be a 21-20. But that would mean Atlanta would still cover. Yeah, I mean, DK Metcalf being back is great, but is it enough? Seattle has a lot more problems than just missing DK Metcalf, it feels like. I mean, San Francisco hasn't been playing great either, so I don't know. I mean, we're right on line. We're right in line with what Vegas thinks, which is always tough to pick. We say it's a 6.5 point game. Vegas is saying it's a 6.5 point game. So then you're just stuck with what do you do? Well, you don't bet it, but we got to pick something. So in that case, I'm just going to 6.5. Man, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roll home team. KC Buffalo. This was interesting. It's a 2-point spread. Buffalo is favored, and it's a home game for Buffalo. The weather's kind of nice. I think the Saints. I saw Perry, but I bet you didn't. Saints would beat Atlanta. True. I didn't think the Saints would beat Atlanta. You are 100% correct, Perry. I think the Chiefs' magic ends this week. I really do. I think that Buffalo wins. I think they win at home. I think the 9-0 magic ends. I think the luck runs out. And Buffalo makes a statement this week and hands KC their first loss and feeds them a big old slice of humble pie. Cincinnati on the road against the Chargers, who are quietly putting together a hell of a season. The Chargers are favored by 1.5 points at home, which tells you something. Don't sleep on the Chargers, man. They should be favored by 2.5. Our spreadsheet says 1.5 points. Our spreadsheet says Cincy should be favored. Chargers are good, though. Our spreadsheet says Cincy should be favored. Look, Jamar Chase went off. Joe Burrow went off. That Chargers defense is one of, if not the best defenses in the country. I just lost my monitor over here. 1.5 points is not a lot. Jamar Chase, if they keep playing like they did, shit. That's tough. Yeah, Trey said I got Buffalo this week. Same, fam, same. Chargers are at home, but it's really not a home field advantage for them at all. And that's good news if you wager. That's also probably why it's 1.5. But our spreadsheet says that Cincy should be favored in this. That's why you see a negative here. You rarely will see that, but you'll see a negative there. That means that we're predicting 22.5 points to 21. So you know what? I kind of like that. Give me Cincy in this one. I'll take the points. And last but not least, the Texans on the road against the Cowboys. No Dak Prescott. Not much of a run game. Of course, the Texans have been in bad. What's the word I'm looking for here? Have been in a bad way. But good news. Nico Collins supposed to be back. Yes, you heard me. Nico Collins supposed to be back this week. He was a limited participant in practice on Thursday. He is questionable for Monday. A lot of folks seem to think he will play this week. Let me see. Now that Collins has moved past his injury, he's in line to reclaim his volume. So if he plays, it's a no doubter. I do think he'll play. Houston is a 7.5 point favorite on the road in Dallas. This spreadsheet says Houston 20, Dallas 25. That ain't happening. Which means they think the spreadsheet thinks Dallas is the favorite. No. Vegas says Houston is a touchdown and a hook favorite. It's tough. That's a lot. I like it though. I will take Houston and give the touchdown and the hook. I don't like the hook. I like it though. I do like it. Captain Poe, thank you for the 100 bits, buddy. Yes, you can bank the raid. I can refund your points. Thank you for the 100 bits. Captain Pope said, my girl quit streaming. Can I bank the raid or got to choose someone else? What does BOD rulebook say? I will refund your points. I can do that, sir. I know the boss. I will refund your points. Yes, Nico should be back this week, Flip. That is the prevailing thought. That is the prevailing thought. So I'm going Houston in this. I don't like it, but I just can't get with Dallas. Cooper Rush. Rico Dowdle is okay. The Texans are stingy up front, stingy against the run. I don't think you're worried about Cooper Rush beating you with his arm, which means, what are you going to take on Rico Dowdle and a washed up Emmitt Smith? Listen, no hate towards my Cowboy fan brethren. They're just not the same without Dak. They're just not. The Cowboys defense is not the same this year. Yeah, they're getting Micah Parsons back, but yeah. Give me the Texans. I think they could win by 10 at least. Hell, they'll kick 25,000 field goals because they can't score in the red zone. So give me that. All right, let's run through over-unders real quick, and then we're out of here. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we go. Stupid Dak calls. All right, here we go. Philly, let me get rid of this because we don't need this anymore. We will get rid of the money line and the adjusted points. Let's go. Hide that. And the variance at this money line. I just want to see the point totals. There we go. All right. We're saying Philly, Washington over-under should be 50. Vegas is saying 49.5. It's amazing how close we are. It's amazing. It's amazing how close this formula gets to Vegas. It's like your boy knows what he's doing or something. Oops. Tonight, Philly can put up points. Washington can put up points. I'm taking the over. Chicago, Green Bay. We say they'll score 43. Vegas says they'll score 40. Caleb's been struggling. Green Bay will put up points, but can they make up the difference? I'll take the under on that one. Rush says, here we go too. Does he? Shit. Yeah, Cooper Rush has game. Overshown is the best defender on the team. Dude got game. Rush and Lance are saying that too. Jesus. Oh, Lord. Detroit, Jacksonville. Over under by Vegas is 46.5. We say they score 47. Not without Trevor Lawrence. Give me the under on that one. Minnesota and Tennessee is over under 39.5. We say it's 40.5. No thanks. Tennessee is trash. Minnesota's offense has been bad. In fact, Justin Jefferson is losing his ranking as the best fantasy player out there. Trust me, I know he's on my team. So give me the under in that one. Miami and Vegas, even though Miami has Tua back, is it enough to carry the over on this? We say they score 45.5. Vegas says it's 43.5. I don't know, man. Vegas is bad. Over 2.5 point difference. Man, all right, I'll take the over on this. I feel like Miami might do some, like, put up enough to cover both. No, you know what? I don't. Fuck, Vegas is so bad. The Rams and New England. This is in New England. This is in Boston. Over under is 43.5. We estimate this final score being about 40.5. So taking the under, I kind of like that. Boy, I'm all unders. Jesus. And it's all overs. This is crazy. And then it's all unders here. What am I about to switch to all overs? What is happening right now? I'm like the exact opposite of the spreadsheet in every way. All right, New Orleans and Cleveland. We say 44.5 or 43.5. Vegas says 44.5. I do like the under on that one. Yes, I'll take the under on that. Jets and Indy, 43.5, 42.5. That's probably about right. But I'll go under there. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, 48.5. We estimate 41. Oh, God, it's one good defense and a decent offense versus one great offense and a bad defense. You know what? Give me the over. For reals. Give me the over in that one. Denver, Atlanta, 43 to 44.5. I actually think this one could get fun. Give me the over. San Fran and Seattle. It's 48.5 is the over. We estimate it at 45.5. I'll take the under in that one. Buffalo, KC, 45.5 is the Vegas over. We say they score 42. It's on the road in Buffalo. Weather won't be a factor. I'll take the over, though. I think they both of these teams put up points. Cincinnati and the Chargers. Vegas's over-under is 47.5. We say it's 44. I'll definitely take the under in that one. And finally, Houston and Dallas. Over-under is 42.5. No. Although, Houston might go nuts in this with Nico Collins back, which opens up the run game. Dallas just got trounced by Philly last week. Can they? I mean, I could see this one being, I don't know though, 42.5. We say it's 45. You know what? More rest. I'll take the over. Yeah, I'll take the over. All right, there you go. I'll post it on the Discord if you want it. I'll screenshot it. And we'll have it in. We'll have it for reference. How about that? Then you can't say that I cheated. So I'll post this for your references on the Discord. And yeah, we'll go. All right. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about the power outage failure thing. That sucked. Ruined it. Love you, Donna. Appreciate you, Flip. Later, skiggity. Yo, old man in Seattle. Much love, homie. Peace out to you, man. I'll see you guys next week. Hey, if you're in Beaumont or the area, come check out the show. I'll be at the Elegante tomorrow. Details are on the website. Barry is funny, but I do need to get that ticket link. It's somewhere. But yeah, just hit me up. I'll post it on the Discord also. But message me on social media. I'll find it and repost it. It was somewhere. Thank you, Uriel. Love you, buddy. I'll see you next week. Alex, thank you, my friend. All right, you guys, have a great weekend, man. Enjoy the football. Enjoy the fight if you get to watch it. Hopefully Mike Tyson wins. We don't have to watch that dude fight no more. Jesus. All right, until I see you guys on Monday, man, enjoy the college football, enjoy the pro football, enjoy some basketball, enjoy the fight, enjoy whatever it is you enjoy. Until then, do me 3 favors. Be safe, be kind, and most importantly, love each other. And fuck Center Point. I'll see you guys on Monday. Bye, everybody. I got to go refund Captain Pope his rewards. Where'd it go? There she goes. Review requests. All right, rejected. You should have your points back out to Pope. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see y'all next week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me this week and all the support as usual. Fun times, as always. See you guys next week. Bye.
And he's making a YouTube video.